What's good, everyone? My name is Sonic, and today I've got another solo match analysis for you. So we're going to go over a few things that did work, maybe some things that could have been done better, and the idea is just to improve your gameplay as a whole. So starting off, I shot out a bit late, but I landed on this gold crate and picked up a javelin tackle, which probably is the best thing you can get right from the start of the game. It's always nice to land on the gold crates if you see them and if they're available, because those have the best chances of getting you good moves and items right away. Sometimes it's moves, sometimes it's chicken, but either way, great start. Picked up the cyclone as well, and I'm going to use that tackle right away to start the fight with this person. So I can hear someone else is behind me as well. Fortunately they left, but I joined back in actually. And I also got the Super Cyclone, which is pretty good, especially when fighting two people, but I just felt that was a better move to start with than the rocket jump that I had. Unfortunately got grabbed when I tried to use some pods there. That first person I was going to let go just because neither of us have any moves, and although I probably was pretty close to killing them, I got the damage in, got the perk, that's what mattered. Now I'd rather, instead of chase them, just loot up. So this person tried to sneak up on me, but somehow I had great reactions and was able to block them, and I used the back toss to toss them off there so I could continue looting here. It's still the beginning of the game again. I'd rather have stats than fight at the moment, so I just had the presence of mind to toss them over the back and just not have to worry about them, especially because I had taken a couple of hits already up at that point. So for a little bit here, we're just going to be collecting stats. It's the best thing to do at the beginning of the match, obviously, if you can. Got surprise tackle, and that takes out quite a bit of my health, unfortunately. But now this person is forced to fight with us. But something that I could have done better here, aside from getting the tackle, is maybe I could have tried to get some more spacing, but they fortunately they must have been fighting earlier and took a loss right there. So that's what they get for attacking me with a little bit of health. They could have left me alone. I wouldn't even known that they were behind me. And now they got this person here though. So they ran around to the side and noticed that was a chance to use the wake up attack move, because I almost got the wall splat from it, which would have been great. There they were trying to pick up the chair, so I knew that they couldn't block me at that time too, so I threw out the attack again. And with this person actually, I think it would have been better, instead of bringing them out into the middle of nowhere, I would have rather brought them or stayed close to some of the walls so I could potentially get combos off of them. Out here there's not much I can really do. I mean, I can hit them with a single javelin tackle or a single cyclone, as they keep hitting me with, but the actual damage that it does is not very high. So if I would have kept them closer to one of the walls, that gives me a lot more chances to combo them and get them out quicker. So they managed to get away. I actually kind of lost track of where they were, but while I was doing so I realized my health was low, and then caught them again in here. I might not have known, it just kind of randomly happened upon them, but they don't have much space to move there. They've really locked themselves in, and that's why I picked up a chair here and used the chair of Viscous. That chair of Viscous is unblockable, and since they were cornered on three sides, they had nowhere else they could go. There was nothing they could do about that effectively. So that was a great use of the chair of Viscous attack, because they could not do anything about it, and it got me a wall splat even because they were so close to it, which let me follow up with a javelin tackle and get the victory over them there. Of course, now I still don't have full stats or full chicken at this point because I had to use some. Lots of gold crates around me. Not going to go fight again right away. I want to stock up on everything that I can. I didn't mean to pick that up, but want to get that double chicken. Might as well. And at that point, I'm full on chicken. I'm just going to toss it out of the ring just to make sure that nobody else can get it. And that one as well. Might do it with the last, or I left it there actually, but still just searching for stats here for a little bit. My ideal build is generally 3-5-2, but I think in this game, yeah, I didn't take the stamina this time. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go for 5 and 5 with no stamina, because the moves that I have don't typically need a lot of stamina, so my chances of getting stamina broken are lower if I'm careful, but obviously not none since I've taken no pods. If you are newer, I might suggest taking a couple of stamina pods because it'll allow you to throw out moves more often. Now, that other person actually saved me from the Vicious Mister there, which was nice of them. I took pretty minimal damage from it, and I'm going to make sure that I have full health in case I end up fighting them, which I do go back to fight them, and I see Sumo Slap there. I've already got Mega Cyclone. It's odd of me not to take that, but in this game I was also trying to do something a little bit different. Plus, when you're fighting two people, as you'll see here, it's much easier to get them with an Omega Cyclone than it is with Sumo Slap. They'd have to be right on top of each other or beside each other. So I kept the Cyclone because it's better for fighting multiple people. If they get on each side of me, then I have the chance to knock both of them out at the same time or away from me. Just decided to throw a couple of things out there, and I had to unfortunately pop super just to keep myself safe, because if I didn't do that he would have atomic punched me and that would have hurt a lot. That could have been a large chunk of my health. Now unfortunately there he got me with the bat even when I was directly above him, which was kind of strange. I'm not sure about that hit there, but there's no point in me running back up to him. The circle would be coming in. I had already taken the hit, not that it was a very big hit, but I wasn't going to be able to get back to him in time to use my super on him again. Anyway, I might as well just leave, take the health regen. I tried to get involved in this fight a little bit to potentially hold some people out of the circle because they were both a bit low on timer and potentially health. Didn't work out, unfortunately. So at that point, just run in. They got lost, that's okay. I can ignore them or forget about that fight briefly there. Caught this person jumping, which was pretty good. Didn't take the damage from the other person's tackle for some reason, and I got a 360 tackle, or sorry, 180 tackle, which is absolutely nuts, but this person missed out on punching me there. The move that I had done was pretty unsafe, and they should have been able to hit me for it, but fortunately for me they didn't. They were aiming the wrong direction at the time and didn't fully pull it around. Maybe they were using PC like mouse and keyboard like I was too, which tends to make it a little bit harder to switch your directions. But because they didn't get me, I was able to just tackle them, and they were pretty low health, so they were out right away. Going up to the top here to see what's up here. Unfortunately there's a guy who has a chair, and I just got chair vicious. Now the good news is I did take a bit of fall damage, which meant that the actual damage amount that I took was a little bit higher. Still wasn't too high. But the chair vicious, even though it's completely invulnerable, doesn't actually hurt very much. So in some cases, getting hit by the tail end of it and making sure that their chair is gone, like it's broken, you know, I'll take that. I'll take like 100 damage or less to make sure that their chair is gone, when they could have been hitting me for about 300 damage if they just used the normal version of attack first. And that guy also had the better chair before. Now he's got the lower quality chair, and I tackled him off for it. But he had the better quality chair, which is the one with the red seat on it. And that means you could have got, you know, the first two hits plus a vicious afterwards if he wanted to. But instead he just hit me right away with the vicious, which automatically breaks the weapon. So if you have the better chair, I would highly recommend actually just swinging it at people with the normal move first, because you'll get about 300 damage from that by itself, and then afterwards you can use the invulnerable one too. So missed that guy with a chair. Unfortunately he dodged out of the way, but I slapped him off and I am able to stay up there with pick up the chair again. Now this guy, I can see that he knows where I am. He knows I'm coming for him. So I use the vicious move while jumping there because it's unblockable. At least I think you'll see he did put up his shield just for a second before I hit him, but that didn't matter because I was using the vicious version. This guy, I knocked him over and went for the elbow drop on him. That did quite a lot of damage, but now I'm in kind of a tougher spot. Managed to sneak by that person somehow. They definitely could have punished me for that too. I didn't even know they were there. but instead I got them, and I got a stun off of that too. Now there, I was just trying to hold him out of the circle, but it ended up working out obviously in my favor because I got the KO on him as well. Climbing back to the top, my health, because of the one of the perks is regenerated, so I'm at full. That's pretty great. This guy decided he wanted to fight me. I have to watch out for him. I figured because he didn't do any move in the air, he was going to go for a grab, which I did predict correctly, and then I totally whiffed my own, unfortunately. And now we come to my rival in this game. So they got me with a pretty decent combo. Punchline is really painful, and because of where they hit me into that corner, I couldn't really see very well. My only option really was to get out of it as best I could, which they punished. So that was very good of them. That's the correct move. And they took me down from absolutely full health with 5 core to nothing with a 2 combo that I almost couldn't do anything about. Like, it was very difficult for me. So fortunately I got away from them, which is great. I want to heal, but this guy is in my way. So I'm trying to actually just tease him, get him to either whiff some kind of attack on me or get out of my way. But fortunately there, I was able to get him to make a move. And now here I'm just using the vicious attack to get him off. So I hit him the first time with the chair hits for the extra, 300-ish damage. And then I use the invulnerable move to just knock him off so I can heal myself. So that is actually very, very smart play there. I had to play it cautious. I wanted to heal, but with him up there, I can't just pull at the chicken and start using it or he's going to hit me. Whiffed that there as well. That might be because of keyboard and mouse type controls. I don't have quite the directional angles that people have. And then I see the 2 people down there just kind of knocking up and down. They're kind of stuck in walls or something, so that's a bit of a glitch. And I've never seen that happen to 2 people actually at the same time. I've seen it happen to 1 person, you can get stuck in a building, but to 2 people at the same time, very weird. I believe then 1 person got ringed out because of it, so the other person who had just enough more time was able to get out. And that was my rival. They got swung into the corner. I was able to tackle this person twice because he had run out of stamina. I know they're a vicious miss person, so I jumped and I dodged to get through. And fortunately for me, that person threw them out as well. Or sorry, didn't throw them out. I pulled out my chicken because I thought they were gone, but they actually hit that fence there, so they didn't go anywhere. But I was able to get this combo here, extended it a little bit, and finished them with it. So I got my revenge on that person, and won the whole game, so that was pretty awesome. Anyway, if you liked this commentary, I'd appreciate if you commented and liked it, and I'll see you on the streets of Capital City real soon.